Welcome back to Voices, a podcast where we discuss the topics the residents of Lichfield district want to hear. From light-hearted to controversial, we're here to talk about it all. And today it's our January sort of special, 2024.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since we've been here kind of recording.
It has. When were we last in? Probably
November,
late November.
Yeah.
Late November, so it has been a while. So how's your December festive period been?
I mean, it's always busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's always a lot going on, but no, it's been good. I had a good Christmas.
Nice.
Kind of just had family round. We went out for Christmas dinner, so no washing up.
Oh.
Which was brilliant.
Awesome.
And how's your Christmas?
Yeah, pretty similar, to be honest. Just had the family round,
Did you have to do the washing up, though?
Yeah, I had to do the washing. Well, to be fair, I think Mum and Dad did it, so...
Yeah. I get roped in to help with the washing up, so if we're at our house, I'm there at the sink.
Fair enough.
And then obviously New Year's as well.
Yeah? Did you have a nice New Year's? Did you go out?
Yeah, no, I went out with my family, had like a bit of a family get-together.
Awesome.
That was nice. What did you do?
I just went to a pub, It's quite nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting cold now. I always think this time of year when it just gets cold, it's the worst time.
I think it is, January, February, in my opinion, are the worst 2 months.
No, I'm the same.
Because of just the coldness, and you haven't got the festive cheer anymore as well.
Exactly. I'm like, I have to deal with minus whatever.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
As soon as Christmas is over, I'm like, right, summer.
Exactly, yeah. It should be summer now. It should be summer.
It should be on a beach, tanning, summer,
well,
type of weather.
Talking of New Year's, have you had any New Year's resolutions this year?
I have, actually. I mean, I try to do them.
Okay.
I think, not like loads, but I try to have at least one thing that I want to do at some point, like in the year.
Yeah.
Or achieve by the end of it. Probably more accurate. But so I've got a few. I want to pick up Spanish. I've got a few friends who are who their first language is Spanish.
Right.
And I just feel like I did Spanish GCSE, so like I have learnt very basic and I can't remember any of it. And it's really embarrassing me. Like, it got to a point where I was like, that's so bad because I spent 3 years studying this. I know nothing. Yeah, I mean, I downloaded Duolingo on the phone.
Awesome.
Trying to do like at least, I mean, not a lot, but like 5 minutes a day, just trying to like jog it a bit. And I want to learn to do a handstand.
Okay, those are two good goals actually.
Very random, very kind of one end of the spectrum, but I just think that'd be cool to be able to do.
I think those
without that skill.
Two very important skills there. Yeah, absolutely.
That's good and handy.
Absolutely.
Who knows when that's needed? How about you?
Yeah, so I've sort of got two this year. So one of them is to drink more water, just because I think that's just a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Staying hydrated. I think it's just very beneficial. And then the other one, I want to sort of pick up a new hobby. So I'm looking at like DJing and stuff. So I've got some stuff for Christmas. Yeah,
that's really cool.
So that's been quite fun.
Yeah, one of my friends, she's at university at the moment, and she does DJing.
Yeah.
And she kind of goes to like the bars and the clubs, and she's kind of on like set lists now.
Oh, awesome!
And she's only started maybe the beginning of maybe September-ish.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. And she's like quite quickly kind of got the hang of it and kind of started to get out there doing it. But she's loving it. Well,
the stuff I'm making at the moment, you don't want to listen to it, honestly. So give me a few more months.
Yes. We'll be seeing you DJ and entertaining Lichfield very soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fuse.
Yeah.
So I guess another thing, coming back to work for 2024, how have you found that?
Oh, yeah. I think it's hard. I mean, for me, my first week of work was very weird because we started work, I think it was the Tuesday was the second, when everybody was kind of back. I didn't, because I had a friend's 21st birthday, so I never started until the Thursday.
Right.
So I came in at I had the week, basically all week, normal, carrying on like I was off. Then I was in work for 2 days, and I was at the weekend, and it really threw me.
Yeah.
So I was up early 2 days, and then I was suddenly back to
weekends. Yeah.
Honestly, it really threw me. So the week after that, I was like, what am I doing? So I don't recommend that. I recommend just starting.
Yeah.
But
jump back into the deep end.
I think now I'm kind of getting back into the routine, getting back into kind of, right, this is work time. This is concentrate.
Yeah.
Go to bed a bit earlier. Wake up a bit earlier. How about you?
Yeah, I think my sleeping pattern was a bit messed up over Christmas.
Yeah.
So to be honest, that's something I've sort of had to get back into. But yeah, I mean, I'm back in the swing now. Yeah, but the first few days, honestly,
yeah, I think that's
difficult to acclimatise, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's the worst part. The sleep schedule.
Yeah.
So once, I don't know about you, but like once I'm in work, I'm focused on work. Like I'm not thinking, I want to be wherever. Yeah. Like I'm working. It's the getting up and like doing everything I need to do before work like starts, and it's like, oh
yeah.
But once you do that, it's fine.
That's the difficult part.
Yeah, I'm back into it now, so
nice.
Good. But I mean, we've had a very kind of on topic conversation to kind of start off the podcast, because we are going to be looking kind of at the whole January resolutions,
New Year's
motivations, winter blues, that type of thing. Yeah, just like a very January based episode.
Well, I say, as it's January based, should we talk about dry January? Because that is something that I'm trying at the moment.
Oh, are you? How's it going?
I am. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I've found, to be honest, I'm just going out a lot less though, which probably isn't the way to do it. Yeah. I think I probably should go out and just have a water, but I don't know if I trust myself.
Yeah, I do get this bit of a temptation. I think it's hard, especially with like social, because a lot of kind of, especially at our age, a lot of social things you associate with drinking.
Yeah.
Like it's quite hard to necessarily plan things where you're not necessarily going to go and get a drink or having a meal and a drink or going out or whatever. So I get this hard, but well done for like starting that.
Well, it's just, I don't know, it's not like I feel I drink too much. It's just, I don't feel like I need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could go without. So.
No, that's good. I mean, my mum and dad are doing dry January.
Oh, yeah?
And they've been all right. I mean, my dad has these non-alcoholic beers now, and like it just gets the taste. Yeah. Like he doesn't need a drink. He just likes having something that's not water when he comes back from work.
Yeah. So
like he just has like a non-alcoholic beer or whatever, has one of those for dinner, and he's fine.
It's fine. Sorted. Yeah. Very interesting you mentioned that. My parents made a video on the non-alcoholic beers. They did a bit of a review. Yeah. And my dad found that Guinness Zero was his favourite.
Yeah, that's what my dad has. Yeah. My dad has either the Corona non-alcoholic beer or the non-alcoholic Guinnesses.
Yeah. I think that I've tried the non-alcoholic Guinness as well, and I've got to say it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I don't like Guinness, so
Guinness Zero.
I can't offer an opinion on that, but my mum and my dad both have them, and they both said like it's a pretty good like replica of it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, it's a challenge.
It is. Well, I think it's probably easier than Veganuary, which is another sort of challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I did that maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, you've done Veganuary?
Yeah, I did do it, and to be fair, it wasn't as hard as I think people think.
Yeah.
Because I think there was a big trend, I think, a few years ago, and all the fast food places started kind of doing vegan burgers, and it was like I did it when that was all coming out, when it was kind of a bit more of a mainstream thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I cook the majority of my meals anyway, so I was cooking for myself. That was fine. It was more when I was going out for meals, but like as I was going out for meals, more and more places were offering vegan options.
Vegan options, for sure.
And then, I did go vegetarian after that for a while, for like 2-ish years, maybe a bit less.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so it was, I'd say it was successful. I'd do it again. It is hard, I think, but I think it's a lot easier now that a lot more places like cater to it, and there's a lot more like vegan options.
Yeah, I still think I would struggle though, to be honest. Yeah,
I get that. I mean, I think it depends what your diet is. Like if you're quite into meat anyway, like having steaks and stuff, I think it'd be a lot more difficult. Whereas if you're more of like chicken, even like full English and stuff, like they have like quite good, I mean, bacon's a bit dodgy, but like
I was going to say I'm not a fan of the vegetarian
the sausages
bacon
and stuff are like pretty nice.
Yeah.
So like it is doable, 100%.
Well, hey, maybe next January. I think I've missed this one, but
yeah. You've got 11, 12 days left of January as we're recording this.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm always there with the dry January though, so that's.
I was about to say that to you when we were on about dry January. You are way over halfway. So.
I know, it's gone quick. I feel like. But yeah, I mean, cutting back to resolutions, did you know that today is National Tear Up Your Resolutions Day?
Yeah.
On the 19th.
Very fitting.
I know. We're only 19 days into the year and it's already National Tear Up Your Resolutions.
But I mean, you know what? I don't know if I can find it now, but I mean, there's some statistics on New Year's resolutions. And they're quite scary, you know.
Yeah. Because I think a problem with resolutions is my sort of resolutions of learning a new hobby, drinking more water. It's not like I haven't got a goal. It's almost just sort of a sort of change. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is 1/3 of US adult citizens plan New Year's resolutions, and I've just lost it. There you go. 86% of respondents say that they don't make any impact or they don't keep up with their resolutions.
I think, to be honest, it's a bit of a tradition to just set resolutions and not do them.
I think you get to December 31st, you've had a week, a month even, full of going out, meeting people, having nice, delicious food, and everybody's like, right, okay, I'm back on the grind. And then I think there are ways to do it, 100%. Like, I think if you've ever had a New Year's resolution stick, like there are ways, but I think a lot of it is kind of an all or nothing approach. It's like, right, I want to make 10 changes in my life this year. I'm doing them all from day one.
Yeah.
And I think that's a mistake a lot of people make. I think small, little changes.
Exactly. Small steps, gradually sort of, because if you have the goal of going to the gym, like from nothing to say like 4, 5, 6 days a week, even like it's, of course, that's just not going to work.
Whereas if you start with maybe going twice a week, for like the first month, and then once that becomes a habit, go 3 times.
Yeah, I think we've spoken about this before on the podcast, just building habitual, just sort of a lifestyle. Like that's the easiest way to do it.
I mean, you just get overwhelmed if you're in December, were, waking up at 10 o'clock, sitting around the house, getting a lot of fast food or whatever.
Yeah.
And you suddenly decide, okay, I want to get up at 5 o'clock. I want to go to the gym. I want to eat vegetarian. I want to eat more vegetables.
Yeah.
I want to learn a new language, find a new hobby.
Do a handstand.
Yeah, do a handstand. All of those things. And you suddenly have to do that from like one day doing one thing and the next day doing the extreme. You're going to be like, what the hell? Like, how?
Yeah, it's never going to work.
No, it just makes you stressed. It makes it worse.
100%.
Yeah.
And I guess that's not what you want in this sort of season with winter blues and everything like that.
Gosh, no. I mean, I think, like we said at the beginning, like this kind of Jan, Feb, I think this is like the hard times.
It is, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But then I always think to myself, like, if you can do what you want to do in Jan and Feb, when it's cold and it's dark and there's no like Christmas coming up, you can do anything. That's what I always think.
I think that's a good way of looking at it, actually. I think that is a very good way of looking at it.
And technically, we've almost done January.
We're almost halfway there. We're almost
got a month left. I mean, I say that, but I mean, my birthday's March, like early March, and it was snowing on my birthday last year.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, I'm saying by March will be like magically, but potentially, who knows?
Hopefully it's nice and warm, 30 degrees by March.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. But, I mean, winter blues are definitely a thing. I think the darkness, kind of the not necessarily having like a big thing looking towards
Christmas,
it is definitely tough. And I think it does kind of, I mean, I know it does affect different people at different times and to different degrees, but I think it is something that is quite hard to kind of navigate at certain points, especially like when you've got school or studying or work or whatever. So you've got like responsibilities and things you need to do, but like mentally you're just like, I'm in hibernation mode.
Exactly.
On the sofa with a blanket.
Yeah. I think it's just important to sort of get outside when there's days where it's like where you've got the sun.
Definitely.
Just because, I mean,
enjoy it while you can.
Exactly, because otherwise you're not going to get any, vitamin D.
Yeah.
So,
well, like you said, I mean, there are ways to kind of combat it. I think, I think seeing people helps.
Yeah.
I think even if it's dark and it's miserable and you're like, I want to be in the house, I can't be bothered, just going and meeting a friend, even if it's for like a walk or a coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it does make so much of an impact.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and keep active as well. So trying to, if you can, just get out and doing the walk on your own if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, today, it's cold, but I mean, the sky's clear. I can't see the sun, but it's potentially.
Well, I'm sure it's there.
It's there somewhere. And get some gloves, wrap up warm, earmuffs, hats, whatever you need.
Absolutely.
And like you said, just moving and trying to kind of throw yourself into as much of kind of life as you can.
Yeah.
While everybody's kind of like in this little slump period. But I mean, I think going back to like the January blues and like how to kind of stay motivated with New Year's resolutions as well, because I mean that motivation isn't really there necessarily. Like after the first week when it's like we're New Year's, it's now suddenly like, okay, cold, I want it to be warm.
Yeah.
So I mean you've got to kind of have these little techniques to kind of maintain what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
So I mean for me it's a lot easier when I have like friends on board with me.
Oh, if you're okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's I guess speaking Spanish, you can talk Spanish to your friends. So that's just going to be like an ongoing
I'm kind of forcing them to like, just if they say a sentence to me.
Yeah.
Just one sentence in Spanish every time I see you. And, it's helping me.
Nice.
I mean, I reckon with your dry January, I know you said you're struggling a bit with the social necessary side of it.
Yeah.
Are any of your friends doing it with you?
No, they're not actually, no. Everyone's still drinking.
Do you think it'd be easier if they, or at least one other person, or they were all doing it?
I think so, yeah. I think it definitely would be easier to do with someone else.
Yeah.
Because then, you could go to the pub and both not drink, which would be fine. And
you wouldn't necessarily feel out of place not having a drink with everybody. Yeah.
But I think with my resolutions, the ways that I'm going to sort of stick to them.
Yeah.
With the music, to be honest, I've actually got I'm interested in it, so I've been sticking to it, if that makes sense. So I'm doing that because I enjoy it, and it's but with the drinking more water, I think I'm going to get a massive water bottle. Yeah. And make sure I drink it all every day.
That might be my look round the office with me.
Your bucket.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big, the reference for the podcast, it's a big I haven't got it with me today, to be fair, but it's a big 2-litre water bottle made of metal, and it weighs me down. Like, that's my arm workout for the week, basically. And I love that round with me. And to be fair, I do actually drink my 2 litres since I've had that, because it's just there. It's convenient. Yeah. I won't be the only one in the office with a big bucket of water following around with me.
Yeah, no, I'll join you.
I mean, I've kind of made a vision board. I've been doing this for like a few years. Just like putting, it's my screensaver on my phone, but just kind of putting, not even necessarily just my goals, but like just the whole thing that I want the year to be. So like I've got photos of, she's doing a headstand, so it's not even a handstand. Yeah. But, like I've got a picture of somebody doing like yoga and handstands. I've got my marathon coming up, so I've got a photo of that.
Yeah, that's awesome motivation. I like it.
Yeah, so like I look at my phone and I can see, there's some stuff for work images on there, and there's friends images, and just like the whole vibe of the kind of year that I want.
Yeah,
just to like shove images on there and like little quotes. And I think that's a really nice thing. So like you look at it and an image catches your eye and you're like, oh yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm working towards that.
Puts it in the mindset.
Yeah, that definitely helps. And like I said, small steps, not just little by little.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it takes a month to make a habit.
It does.
30 days.
And I find it so easy. Once you've got a habit, it's so easy to stick to.
Yeah, it's more annoying, I think, after like that period. It's more annoying when you don't do it, because you're like, whoa, like I'm normally doing X, Y, Z at this point, and it's not there.
Yeah. So how's the marathon training going?
It's going. I managed to injure my knee.
Oh no.
So, I've currently got a little leg brace on.
Oh no.
It's getting better now. Like, I'll be able to run back on it this weekend. And I probably haven't done what I meant to. I know you meant to go to like the physio and rest, and I ish done it. But like, it's getting better. So I've still managed to hit my longer runs. Yeah.
Awesome, good job.
But it's going and it's getting better. So I've got an 18-kilometre tomorrow.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, Saturday. So...
You excited? You ready? Prepared?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not mentally... So my longest run will be 34 kilometres.
Right.
I'm not phased by it until it gets to the 30 mark.
Right.
Like up to... Because I've run a couple of half marathons, so like I'm fine up to there. And then after that, it's like add two. I'm like, okay, I can do another 2. I can do another 2.
Yeah.
But then suddenly it goes to 30, and I'm like, okay, that's another 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm on 18, and I can do 18.
Okay.
So,
well, yeah. I mean, that's still
it's going well.
I probably couldn't do the 100, to be honest, at the moment. Yeah. That probably should be on my New Year's resolutions to get.
You know what I was thinking? We already know. I think I said it on the podcast before. I can't ride a bike. Yeah. And I feel like that should probably have been my New Year's resolution, but I forget I can't ride a bike.
Hey, well, you can drive. That's like...
Yeah, I can drive. I think that's been my parents' resolutions, for the last, 17, 18, 19, 20. For the last 4 years, I guarantee that's been my parents, Maddie will pass her driving test. Yeah. I'm like, yes, I did it last year. That's done.
Good job, yeah. That's my 2027 one. I think I'll just delay it until then.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
As somebody who couldn't refuse to drive, not refuse to, but just didn't want to.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I do now, in all fairness. I don't, because I was always like, I don't go anywhere,
Yeah.
Anywhere I go, I've got friends who are going with me. I don't really go anywhere on my own, but now I can drive. I do go places on my own, so... Yeah, it is worth it.
Okay, yeah, well, okay, maybe 2025 then. We'll see.
It's too late now for 2024.
Yeah, it's too late.
Resolutions be made.
I've got my drinking water and making music. Can't do anything else.
Yeah, a fourth one just, it's too late. It's the 19th. But yeah, no, it is worth it.
Yeah,
You'll do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, my friend's the same. She's in university at Manchester, so she's like, I'm in a city. And I'm like, yeah, but you're finishing uni, then you're going to be here. Yeah. And, you have to drive. So yeah, she's in the same boat. I'm trying to motivate her to she's done a theory, so it's just the test.
Well, my theory's expired now, so I'm going to have to redo that.
Yeah. You know what, that's the worst bit.
Yeah.
Because the theory's the most horrible bit, where you've got to sit down and actually learn stuff.
Yeah. Well, I just fail on the actual test though.
Yeah. I mean, I did twice. Took me twice to do it. But
on the second one you passed it.
Yeah. I mean, I slightly went over a red light.
Oh,
slightly. Slightly. As in, the line was there, my wheel was an inch. Yeah. So, I'm not even going to say I ran a red light, because I didn't, zoom past, and my instructor was, screaming for a life. But, it's just an inch.
Yeah.
But that failed on me the first time.
Hey, so, well.
It's all right. I can drive now.
You can drive now.
I'm still scared of driving. I still drive in the dark, and I'm a bit oh...
Yeah. Oh, I was never confident with that. I
mean, I hate driving past cyclists because I'm terrified of hurting anybody. So a couple of days ago, it was the first time I'd encountered a cyclist at night, and I was there. I was like, oh my god! And I was like, I can't. I was looking through my window. I was like, is he there?
Yeah.
Is he there? Is he behind me? I haven't knocked him off.
Well, you did all the procedures,
I did. I was fine. Honestly, I was so stressed. I think if anybody be in the car with me, I'd be like this. I'd be shaking, hand grip the wheel. Honestly, I hated it. I'm like.
Yeah, you made it through.
Yeah, I survived it.
You know what?
And so did he. Yeah. So,
Everyone got out all right.
Yeah.
Everyone got out all right.
100%.
Thank you for listening. If you found this episode interesting, make sure you like and subscribe, and tune in next month to find out if I stuck to dry January and if Maddie can do a handstand. Goodbye.
I might be able to speak Spanish, so I'll say adios at the end of this podcast.
Awesome.
There you go.
Adios.
Thank you for listening. Adios.
Goodbye.
Bye.